Wednesday, June 15th. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning, joining us to plan our Wednesday here. And after a beautiful day yesterday, can we see two in a row?
It's looking like it. We're seeing increasing clouds throughout the day today, but overall much more warmer temperatures rising into the 80s.
Wow.
A beautiful day today. But looking ahead towards tomorrow, we're tracking the possibility of severe weather. Here's a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry in our area right now. There are storms way up to the north that could be moving into our area, but they're looking to weaken as they head into our area heading into later on today. Right now, it's currently 54 degrees in the Utica-Rome region. It's 50 degrees in Old Forge, as well as 50 in Lawrence right now. Current temperatures in the 50s as well. Humidity is still high. It will be lowering as we head into the day, but still a relatively humid day. Tracking isolated rain and storms heading into early Thursday morning, and tracking the possibility of strong storms possible Thursday evening. Today, increasing clouds, temperatures rising into the 80s, breaking down what to expect for rainfall, including severe weather possibility coming up tomorrow. Let's look at that forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The Federal Reserve.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We are tracking a warm and partly cloudy day today. Temperatures rising into the 70s and 80s. We're tracking unsettled weather as we head into tomorrow and tomorrow evening as well. Here's a look at what to expect. I want to give you the latest information on what we are currently tracking right now. So Thursday morning, we're tracking marginal risk for some development of thunderstorms primarily out to the west. They look to be weakening. That's not the major story. However, there is a possibility of heavy rain, gusty winds, and a small chance of hail. Now, the bigger story is for tomorrow evening. Now, this is what's happening right now. This is what we're currently tracking. We're currently at a level 2 out of 5, especially the yellow area, especially out west. And the highest risks right now are for heavy rain, high winds, hail, and even a tornado or two is not ruled out. It is still very unlikely, but still the main threat is out to the west. Now, the current information we have right now, so far we're currently at the level 2 out of 5 risk for tomorrow. This means that there's slight risk of some scattered severe thunderstorms with isolated intensity. The current information we have right now is the timing is around 4 to 8 o'clock in the evening. The ingredients are present for severe weather. It means rotation, it means moisture, it means heat. Now, the storms strengthen out to the west. Now, the biggest question is, will they have enough fuel in our area? The way these storms work is they have fuel. If they move into our area, there's enough fuel, it could make a potential for some severe weather. Now, thankfully, as it goes into our area, the fuel is little to none. We still want to keep an eye on that for as we head into Thursday. Live look at our radar camera overlooking Oneonta. Beautiful sunrise this morning. As you look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, things are looking dry across the region. The bigger picture right now, we have a high pressure over our area influencing some dry conditions. We have a system to the north that's looking to dry out as it heads into our area heading into later on this evening. This is a storm system out to the west. Now, why we're showing this right now is because this is producing a lot of nasty weather, and this is going to be moving into our area heading into tomorrow evening. Now, like I said, we have to expect what the possibility of severe weather is out to the west. If it moves further out to the east, it could be a spell for nasty weather. Now, currently, this is the track of what we're expecting for Thursday. Here's a look at what we're expecting for today. But so far, temperatures are going to be rising into the 70s and 80s with increasing clouds, pockets of sunshine in the afternoon as well. Temperatures rising into the 80s. We're tracking possibly a few scattered showers and isolated storms heading into early Thursday morning for your morning commute, making it like a little bit of a tricky commute. Now, drying conditions heading into the afternoon hours, and this is what we're looking at for Thursday afternoon and evening. A very strong front pushing into our area. Now, as you can see right here, some of this area out to the east is seeing a lot less unstable atmosphere. So it looks like, as you can see here, it'll weaken as it heads into our area heading into later on Thursday. Now, Friday is looking sunny with a few passing showers, mainly from a front moving through our area again, but it's not going to be on the severe side as we head into Thursday. Now, this is our current forecast for thunderstorms right now. Strong storms are possible out to the west. Now, it's looking to weaken very quickly as it heads out to the east right now. So this is our current track. This is possible. The strongest storms are way out to the west. And our current question right now is how long will they last with the lack of fuel in our area? Today, high in the 80s with partly cloudy skies. It will be warm tomorrow. Tonight, temperatures falling into the 60s. Possible showers and storms are late. Heading tomorrow, strong thunderstorms are possible late. Keep you updated on that for today and tomorrow. Our 7-day forecast. After returning to thunderstorms for Thursday, return to possible showers on Friday. Dry conditions for Saturday and Sunday for Father's Day. And our first day of summer is looking warm and dry as we head into Tuesday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Crews today are
Saying good morning to Blossville and all of the greater Utica region. Here's a forecast update for the next 4 days heading into this week. Starting out with sunshine, looking to remain mostly sunny today with some passing clouds ahead of the evening hours. Not looking to see a lot of sunshine for tomorrow heading into Thursday, possibly of overcast skies as well. We look to more sunshine on Friday with some passing showers as well to return to much more cloudy conditions as we head into Saturday. Now, rainfall outlook remaining dry today. We turn to showers later on tonight and early tomorrow morning for some passing storms as well for Thursday. Possibly have a few showers on Friday and looking to remain decreasing showers as we head into the weekend. Now, overall wind conditions for the next couple of days. Light breezes today. High pressure is directly over our area. As we turn to the next couple of days, however, we're going to slightly get a little bit more breezy heading to Thursday. A front moves through Friday, especially in the Mohawk Valley. Some winds moving down the Mohawk Valley, and winds look to decrease as we head into Saturday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Tuesday, it is 5:30. It's Wednesday, June 15th. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah, and he joins us now to help us all plan our day ahead. And we can plan on a very warm one today, right?
That's right, and a beautiful sunrise as well along with that too. Gorgeous conditions, be rising to the 60s, 70s, and then finally the lower 80s for today, so a warm day ahead. We are tracking some severe weather possibility we head into tomorrow, though, so we want to keep aware of that. As we head into the next couple of days, a live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We're looking dry in the region right now. Still want to keep an eye on a system up to the north. It's looking to dry out due to a high pressure over our area. Just keep in mind that system is to the north of us right now. Current temperature is 54 degrees in the Utica-Rome region with sunny skies. Sunrise just a few moments ago. Be warm and slightly humid today, a little bit noticeable. We're tracking isolated rain showers and storms for early Thursday morning for your morning commute. And even stronger storms are possible to head into Thursday evening. Now today, temperatures are going to be in the 70s to upper 70s to low 80s. We're also tracking some severe weather possibility for Thursday. Look at that forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. As Americans feel
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
A beautiful morning this morning gives way to a very warm day today. Temperatures are going to be rising into the lower 80s. The first day of summer is less than a week away, the longest day of the year. Here's a live look at our Cavey Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill. As you can see, a beautiful sunrise this morning. Temperatures will quickly rise up into the 70s and 80s as we head into the afternoon and evening with increasing cloud cover from a system up to the north. A live look at a Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the region right now, remaining dry until we head into early on tomorrow morning. The bigger picture, we have a high pressure directly over our area. It's going to basically keep our area clear of weather for the time being. There's a system up to the north, but as long as this high pressure is here, this will protect us from any sort of storms up to the north as it moves into our area. It looks to weaken and dissipate as it heads into later on. Out to the west, this is a lot of very nasty weather over in this area. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because this is the same system that will be moving into our area heading into early tomorrow as well as late tomorrow afternoon and evening as we're tracking some severe weather possibilities, especially out west. It's looking to weaken as it heads into further parts of eastern parts of our area, but still, it is a system that will be moving into our area for the next couple of days. Our skycast, it's looking to remain dry and mainly sunny to start out today. Temperatures are going to quickly rise up into the 70s and 80s, increasing cloud cover, tracking patches of sunshine as well later on in the evening as the system does move further north of our area, passing showers as well heading into later on this tonight. And we are tracking a few passing showers and brief storms are possible, especially out to the southwest of our area for later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. Now, the biggest story right now is this front moving into our area heading into later on tomorrow evening. The timing is between 4 and 8 o'clock. Now, this can produce some really nasty weather. Now, after this, it does look to weaken as it moves over our area and gradually turn into just much more scattered showers and storms. We're looking ahead towards much more drier conditions for Friday with some passing showers as well. Now, currently, this is our forecast for strong storm possibility. Now, right now, out to the west, there is strong storm possibility, however, it is looking to weaken as there's a much more stable atmosphere out to the east, a lot less fuel for the storms to work with as it heads into tomorrow. In severe risk categories, we're currently going to be at a level 2 for tomorrow evening. Now, overall, we have risks in some areas, both from the SPC. The current timing is around 4 or 8 o'clock. Once again, the ingredients are present for severe weather, and this includes rotation, it includes moisture as well, and also includes temperature. Those are key ingredients that make severe weather possible. Now, the only thing, though, is that it's further strengthened out west, and the biggest question right now is, will that have enough fuel to move into our area and produce severe weather, especially out to our central area and east? So today, highs in the 80s with partly cloudy skies. It will be warm. Temperatures going to be rising into the 80s today. It'll be cooling down to the 60s tonight. A much more mild conditions for tonight. Possible showers as well as storms later on and early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, a bit unsettled with highs in the 80s. Strong storms are possible. Be sure to be weather aware as you head into tomorrow afternoon and evening. Probably more updates throughout the next half hour and hour, as well as News Channel 2 at noon, as well as the 5 and 6 shows. Our 7-day forecast, we return to sunshine for the this weekend, heading into Saturday and Sunday. A bit cooler, temperatures in the 60s and lower 70s for Father's Day. Return to more sunshine as well for the start of summer on Tuesday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Continuing coverage.
Welcome back. Good news on the algae report for today. We start out with algae levels for today in the medium category. Rainfall tomorrow will bring the algae levels down to a low as we return to medium levels for Friday. And the biggest concern right now is once again grass, dock, and oak. Now, if you're planning to get some yard work done, today is looking like the best day to do it because tomorrow we're tracking showers as well as some severe weather possibility, especially out to the west. So for today, yes, for doing outdoor weather as well for tomorrow, looking at the no category, but for Friday, passing showers possible, but sunny skies throughout most of the day. This mowcast also brought to you by Clinton Tractor. UV index for today, although some passing clouds, is going to be pretty high up. The UV index right now is at a max of 10, and the highest area of sunshine is going to be around 1 p.m. this afternoon. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In 6 a.m., it's Wednesday, June 15th. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah, and he helps us begin our Wednesday here. And we are in store for a nice warm one, and hopefully folks out there have a pool, right?
Oh, yeah, so definitely enjoyed the pool today. Temperatures are rising to the 80s. A little bit humid on the humid side, but still just gorgeous conditions with sunny skies. Increasing clouds as we head into the evening, but overall warm conditions throughout the day. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're looking dry across the region right now, still keeping an eye on a system up to the north moving into our area. Now, thankfully, we have a high pressure right over our area, keeping that clear for the next half hour, next couple of hours as well. Scourge temperatures 50 degrees in Old Forge, 53 in Clinton, 57 in New Hartford. Across Southern Valleys, temperatures in the 50s as well, 53 in Hartwick, Milford, and Morris, with 50 in Emerson and Lawrence. Weather headlines: warm and slightly humid today. We're going to track more isolated rain showers and storms for early Thursday morning, and the possibility of severe strong storms possible we head into Thursday evening. Today, though, temperatures are rising to the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Details on what to expect for rainfall as well as severe weather possibility forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The Federal Reserve.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a beautiful day this morning. Temperatures rising to the 60s, 70s, and then finally the lower 80s with partly sunny skies and passing clouds. Overall, a very warm and pleasant day today. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill. A beautiful sunrise this morning with mostly clear skies. We're going to be tracking some increasing cloud cover throughout the afternoon, but still an absolutely gorgeous and warm day ahead. Live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry across the region right now. Take a look at the bigger picture, though. The high pressure directly over our area. This is looking to keep ourselves clear from any weather today. There is a system up to the north that is moving into our area, but thankfully this high pressure will keep moving things out to the east. Possibly a few trace showers out to the west. It could move down to northern Herkimer County, but still remaining dry throughout the day. There is systems out to the west. This is a lot of nasty weather out near Iowa and the Midwest right now. This is the same system that will be moving into our area heading to the next day or so, heading to early Thursday morning as well as Thursday evening. And this could be producing some possible severe weather as we head into Thursday. Our Skycast temperatures are today going to rise up into the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Once again, an absolutely gorgeous and warm day today. Passing clouds in the afternoon hours. They look to remain clear as the system does from the north moves out to the east. As you can see, a few trace showers are possible, specifically in the northern parts of Herkimer County, remaining in the 70s. Continue to fall into the 60s and in mild temperatures early on for Thursday morning. Passing showers and a few possible brief thunderstorms, especially out to the western, southwestern parts of our area. Now, looking dry throughout the morning and afternoon hours, and return to possible severe weather happening later on Thursday. This is the big story we're worrying about right now. This system moving in, and the ingredients are there for severe weather. Now, thankfully, some of the areas out to the east there's a lot less fuel for the storms to work with, but looking ahead, this is looking ahead towards a possible Storm Tracker 2 alert day as additional showers and storms are possible later on Thursday. Now, heading into Friday, things look a lot better with temperatures rising to the 70s with mostly sunny skies, a few passing showers. This is our severe weather risk potential for Thursday. Now, as you can see, the yellow is at a level 2 out of 5. Now, this is mainly over most western parts of our area, and the highest risks right now are for heavy rainfall, downpours, higher winds, hail is possible, as well as a few isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Now, the green is much more stable atmosphere, and as you look ahead for our severe weather risk categories, as you can see, these are the 5 levels, 5 being the absolute worst. Level 4 was issued a couple days ago in some really nasty areas of weather and out to the west. We're currently at level 2, so that means slight possibility of a few scattered, short-lived, with isolated intensity severe thunderstorms. Now, this is the current forecast we have right now. Out to the western part of our area, strong storms are possible. Now, the atmosphere out to the east is looking a lot more stable. So basically, all this red means a lot of fuel for the storms to work with. As it moves further east, there's not enough fuel. So basically, you have a car and you run out of gas. The biggest question is, how far will the car run? Timing is currently around 4 to 8 o'clock tomorrow. Ingredients are present for severe weather, including rotation, including moisture, as well as heat. The ingredients are there now. All we have to worry about right now is how long will they last as they head into our area heading into Thursday evening. Today, highs in the 80s, partly cloudy with warm conditions. Tonight, a bit mild with rain starting, possible showers and storms later on for early Thursday morning. Low of 66. Tomorrow, highs in the 80s once again with some strong storms possible late, a bit breezy as that front moves through our 7-day forecast. It's looking warm. The next couple of days, we cool down for the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. Father's Day is looking dry with temperatures in the 70s. A beautiful day ahead. First day of summer is looking warm with mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Crews today are still...
We're saying good morning to Blossville and all of the greater Utica region. Looking ahead for a 4-day forecast before we head out the door this morning, searching for sunshine. Sunshine today is looking to be pretty plentiful, passing clouds with numerous breaks. Heading into Thursday, a lot of rainfall and a lot of possible severe weather heading into later on in the evening. Sunshine returns on Friday with passing showers possible. Looking to be on the drier side for a return to more cloudy conditions as we head into Saturday. Now, overall rain conditions for the next couple of days. Today's looking dry. We return to rain showers for Thursday. It's looking to be a complete rainy day, especially for the morning hours. Passing showers and turn to more severe weather possible, especially out west. We head into Thursday afternoon and evening. Return to possible showers once again on Friday, and we dry out as we head towards the weekend with drier conditions. Now, our wind outlook, we're going to be a less breezy day, a light breeze across most areas today. We turn to much more breezy conditions as a front moves through our area heading into Thursday. More windy conditions on Friday before we turn to less breezy conditions as we head into the first start of the weekend on Saturday. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Tuesday was a June 15th. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning, and he joins us to help us all plan our Wednesday ahead and once again plan for a nice warm day.
That's right. Sunny skies you can see behind you, too. Just beautiful conditions across central New York today. Looking to rise up to the 60s, 70s, and 80s with partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. Passing clouds. Here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry across the region right now. We're still expecting some wet conditions as we head into Thursday, especially the early morning and afternoon hours. Skywards temperatures 50 degrees in Old Forge, 53 in Clinton, 57 in New Hartford. Across southern valleys, and the cooler temperatures as well, 53 in Milford, Hartwick, and West Lawrence, with 50 degrees in Lawrence as well as Edmiston. Weather headlines are going to be warm and slightly humid today, just a bit noticeable. Isolated rain showers and storms are possible for early Thursday morning. We're tracking possibility of severe thunderstorms heading into Thursday evening, primarily out to the west, tracking how long they'll be lasting into our area. Now today, highs will be rising to the 70s and 80s, breaking down what to expect for weather heading into tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. As American...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
A beautiful morning ahead of us today. Temperatures are going to start out in the 50s and 60s. It will quickly warm up into the 70s and 80s for a warm and pleasant day today. Here's a live look at our Cavite Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica and Smith Hill. Once again, beautiful conditions across our area right now. Live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry. However, there is a system up to the north right now. It's looking to dry out as it moves into our area, thankfully, to do a high pressure over our area right now. Radar inside the bigger picture, yes, once again, there is a high pressure directly over our area, and all that, the storm systems that you can barely see up on the top of your screen, it's looking to dry out and push further out towards the east, primarily hitting further out towards Vermont. Now, some of those showers could possibly skew over northern parts of Herkimer County for this morning, but still, we head towards a dry day today. Now, looking out to the west, there's a lot of really nasty weather. Now, why I'm pointing this out is because this same system is going to be moving into our area heading into tomorrow, especially the afternoon and evening hours. as a front moves barreling through our area. Now, thankfully, some areas out to the east look to be less likely to see severe weather, but the threat is still there, especially out to the west, and the timing of that is still certain to expect to see some severe weather, especially out to the west. Our Skycast today, temperatures are going to rise up into the 60s, 70s, and 80s for today. Passing clouds, but overall sunny conditions. And as you can see, a few passing showers are possible, especially in northern Herkimer County later on this evening. Now, we do return to showers heading into early Thursday morning. Especially more thunderstorms possible down to the south. These could linger in a more weak thunderstorms heading out further to the east. They're looking to remain completely dry, especially if you're up further north. Now, passing showers return once again for Thursday afternoon and evening. Now, this is possible severe weather thunderstorms heading into our area. Now, the news is further out to the west. This can develop a lot of really nasty weather. Now, the hardest part is figuring out where this is going to weaken as it heads into our area. As you can see right here, it will be weakening, but the current conditioning is what to expect as it weakens. Additional showers return with a few thunderstorms as it dries out into Thursday. A few passing showers with sunny skies heading into Friday as well. Our severe weather risk for tomorrow. Now, this is what we're seeing right now. So at a level 2 out of 5, the yellow out in the west. Now, this is basically bordering just our area. The green is a little bit less likely to see severe weather. As you can see, the risks right now for higher winds, gusty winds, heavier downpours, as well as a few places to experience some hail, as well as tornado development is still possible. It's not likely as though. But here's a look at our severe weather risk categories, currently at a level 2 out of 5. Now, this is just for a slight chance of scattered showers, producing some short-lived, isolated severe weather. This is our current thunderstorm forecast from the information that we got just from SPC, as well as some models that we're trying to forecast ourselves. Strong storms are possible out to the west. It looks to weaken as it heads further into our area. Further out to the east, seeing a lot less weaker chances of thunderstorms. Now, the current timing is around 4 to 8 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Ingredients are present for severe weather, including rotation, including moisture, as well as heat. Now, the biggest question, as you saw earlier, will the storms strengthen or continue to be strengthened as they head into our area, or they weaken as they move into our area later on in the evening? Today, highs in the 80s, partly cloudy with warm conditions. Tonight, a bit mild, showers starting, possible storms late early into Thursday morning, low of 66. Tomorrow, highs in the 70s and 80s with strong storms possible late. A bit breezy as that front moves through, and continuing looking ahead, warm temperatures cool out as we head into Friday and Saturday. The weekend is looking cooler. Sunday, high of 70 degrees with sunny skies for Father's Day, and the first day of summer is looking close to 80 degrees. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Continuing coverage now. A portion of north.
Take a quick look at today's high temperatures across the region. Starting out with the North Country, temperatures are going to remain in the lower to mid 70s, rising up as you get further down to the south towards the Mohawk Valley. 78 in Prospect, 77 in Norway. Across the Mohawk Valley, temperatures reaching the 80s, 81, even reaching the 82 degrees for Utica region as well. 80 in Frankfort, 79 in Herkimer. Across southern valleys, a little bit cooler, but still temperatures in the 70s, upper 70s in Springfield, as well as 78 in Schuyler Lake, 79 in New Berlin, and 80 degrees in Lawrence. Now, currently our pollen forecast is looking to be on the good side for Wednesday. On the medium levels tomorrow, it's looking to be in the low levels as widespread rain showers will bring a little bit of a relief for pollen. It returns to medium levels as we head into Friday. Once again, the biggest culprit right now is grass, dock, and oak. Now, if you want to get out and do some yard work, today is the day because we return to possible showers and a few severe thunderstorms possible out to the west as we head into tomorrow. It looks to be a little bit on the clearer side for Friday with a few passing showers. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. 3 local. I'm Gary Libator, meteorologist Eric Gage in for Hannah this morning on this Wednesday to get us started, and we can get ready for a nice, warm, pool-needed day, right?
Yes, definitely. Highs for the day are going to be in the 70s and 80s with partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, but absolutely gorgeous conditions to start out today with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Here's a live look at what to expect for the next couple of days, especially starting out for today. If you want to head out to the bus stop this morning, highs reaching the 60s, 70s, and 80s as soon as some areas, partly sunny skies. Looking ahead towards today, looking at sunny skies, once again, temperatures rising in the 80s with passing cloud cover. Heading to tonight, though, we're tracking a few isolated showers moving into the area. We're tracking possibly of severe weather as we head into tonight and tomorrow. Look at that forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The Federal Reserve.
Here's a quick look at a 4-day forecast heading into the week ahead. Starting with sunshine, we're going to be on the much more sunny side for today, passing showers up to the north. But looking ahead towards tomorrow, a few rain showers bring in some widespread cloud cover, especially in the early morning and evening hours. We return to sunshine on Friday with a few passing showers. Once again, we return to much more cloudy conditions as we head into Saturday. Rainfall outlook, we're looking dry today. Once again, a few passing showers up to the north, especially north of Herkimer County. We return to rain showers on Thursday, pretty much through, in the morning hours as well as the evening as well. Turn to less likely chance of rain on Friday and Saturday heading into the weekend. But overall wind conditions looking to be not breezy today. We turn to much more breezy conditions tomorrow before a lot of winds throughout the Mohawk Valley moving into the area heading into Friday and heading into Saturday. A lot less breezy conditions as we head into the weekend. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks from the News Channel 2 Alert.
When the weather.
Welcome back. We are tracking an absolutely gorgeous morning across central New York today. Temperatures rising to 60s, 70s, and 80s. This is a live look at our Cavey Tower camera overlooking Smith Hill in the city of Utica. Absolutely gorgeous conditions across the area right now. Live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler. Things looking dry across region for the time being. Scourge temperatures this morning. It was a little bit chilly. 50s in Old Forge, 53 in Clinton, 57 in New Hartford. Across Southern Valleys, temperatures in the 50s as well. 53 in Milford, Hartwick, and Morris with 50 degrees checking in Emerson and Lawrence. Weather headlines will be warm and slightly more humid today. We're tracking isolated rain and storms later on tonight and into early Thursday morning. And strong storms are possible as we head into Thursday evening. Now today, highs reaching the 70s and to the upper 80s, well, upper 70s should say, to the lower 80s, and your full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Madison County.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. An absolutely beautiful sunrise across central New York today. Highs are reaching the 70s and 80s with beautiful conditions, increasing clouds as we head into the evening. A live look at our Cavey Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica and Smith Hill. Beautiful conditions in the sunrise this morning, as well as a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking dry across region right now. Now this is thanks to a high pressure directly over our area right now. There is some storms up towards the north near Ontario, moving further down to our area. Now this high pressure will be protecting us for the most part. Some showers up to the north, especially in northern parts of Herkimer County, are expected later on this evening. Now as long as high pressure stays here, the showers up to the north should be clear for our area. There are some storms way out to the west. Now, why I'm showing this is because these storms are going to be part of a system that moves into our area heading into later on tomorrow evening, especially for Thursday evening as well. Now, looking ahead, this is what the timing, what to expect for systems as we head into Thursday. So overall today, it's looking nice and sunny. Highs reaching the 60s and 70s, hitting the 80s by the evening hours between 1 and 5 o'clock. Passing clouds, a few brief showers, once again, especially up towards the north part of Herkimer County, moving out towards the east. Look to remain dry for the evening hours heading into tonight. Possibly a few scattered showers later on tonight heading into early tomorrow morning, especially for the further southwestern parts of our area. Now looking dry for the afternoon hours and heading to the evening. We're tracking a possibility of severe weather moving into our area. This is a system, a very strong front bringing some very nasty weather moving into our area. Now looking ahead, the front will be looking to weaken as it heads over our area, and a few additional showers are possible later on after that. Now dry conditions for Friday, a few passing showers as well. Looking ahead towards mostly sunny skies and beautiful conditions for Friday. This is our current severe weather risk outlook for tomorrow evening. Now the yellow is all slight risk, a level 2 out of 5. Now the highest risk right now for higher winds, heavy rainfall, hail is possible, and as well as a tornado or two. It cannot be ruled out. Now this is mainly out to the west. Now the hardest part is figuring out if this is going to weaken as it heads into our area heading into Thursday evening. And once again, this is currently at a level 2 out of 5, so this is not a very high risk, but still something to be concerned about, especially for the evening hours. A slight risk of scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity thunderstorms heading into Thursday. This is our current forecast so far. Strong storms are possible, especially out to the western parts of our area, mainly in the Utica-Rome region, especially out further out west. Now, this is looking to weaken. There's a lot more stable atmosphere out here. Now, this could produce a lot less likelihood for severe storms possible. Now, the current information we have right now, the timing is around 4 to 8 o'clock tomorrow. The ingredients are present for severe weather, including rotation, including humidity, and including temperature as well. Now, the biggest concern right now, we're figuring out how to forecast this, is the storms are going to be very strong out to the west. Now, will they have enough fuel in our area to continue? Now, as we look ahead towards today, highs are going to be beautiful. Temperatures in the 80s with partly cloudy skies, warm as well. Tonight, showers will begin, especially in the early morning tomorrow. A few passing thunderstorms as well as you head into tomorrow. Looking ahead toward mostly a dry day in the afternoon. Strong storms are possible in the evening. There's a few gusty winds from that front as well. Our 7-day forecast, we look ahead towards beautiful conditions for today. Thunderstorms possible for tomorrow, rain showers on Friday, dry conditions for Saturday and Sunday.
A very warm day here in central New York, but our weather team is tracking the potential of some dangerous storms that could be heading our way tomorrow. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this noon. And Eric, you're keeping a close eye on those models I've been seeing all morning long, right?
Yes, that's right. And what we are tracking right now is a possibility of severe weather, especially moving out west into our area heading into tomorrow. The likelihood of that is on the low side, but still a storm tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow. The reason why is we have in the morning hours possible isolated weaker storms in the early morning. And looking ahead towards drier conditions in the afternoon hours, we turn to a strong front arriving from the west. Now, ingredients are present for severe weather further out west to our area. The concerning part is if these storms can survive into central New York. Now, right now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're currently pretty quiet in our region right now. However, out to the west, we are seeing some rainfall and storms out to the west. Now, currently, we are without 2 radars right now. They're currently down for maintenance. However, we are tracking the possibility of rainfall, especially further up to the north towards northern parts of Herkimer County, looking like to remain dry, especially further south, so south of Utica. Current temperature is 80 degrees in Utica Rome region. We're going to be rising up into the mid-80s today. A beautiful day turns to increasing clouds, breaking down what to expect for tomorrow, including the severe weather threat coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The Federal Reserve is meeting today.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. We have upgraded tomorrow to a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for the possibility of severe weather, mainly out to the west, and tracking if it can move into our region later on in the day. We currently have some thunderstorms possible in early morning, but the bigger story is for Thursday evening. Now, the highest risks right now are for high winds, heavy rainfall, including some hail, and a brief tornado cannot be ruled out. This is the current risk so far in our area. Just to give you a quick look at the current levels right now, up to a moderate risk for high winds. Now, most of the heavier storms are mainly out to the west, and the bigger concern is if they will last into our area heading into the evening. The risk categories are currently a level 2 out of 5, so we're not at a very high level, but still there's a slight chance for some scattered severe thunderstorms to be possible in some areas as well. So this is the current levels right now. We're currently at level 2 out of 5. Live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Other than that, things are looking pretty beautiful right now. We're tracking increasing cloud cover as you look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry in our area right now. However, out to the west, there is some rain showers up towards the northwest, influencing some weather, especially up to the north. This system was supposed to dry out a little bit earlier, but is still kind of moving closer to our area. Now, this high pressure will keep all those thunderstorms out of our area, but do expect possibly in some western parts of our area and up towards the north, mainly towards Old Forge, the possibility of a sprinkle or two heading into later on this evening. Our skycast for the next couple of hours, we turn to much more warmer temperatures rising into the 80s today. Passing cloud cover, once again, additional rain showers possible, especially north, could move further down towards the southern parts of Herkimer County. Now, the bigger story is for tomorrow, especially in the morning hours, a few showers could produce some thunderstorms. However, the main concern is the front moving into our area. Now, this is a lot of really nasty weather that is produced way out to the west. This could move into our area, and the biggest concern still right now is how long these storms will last. And as you can see, the current timing right now is around 4 to 8 o'clock for the afternoon heading into tomorrow for severe weather. Now, the ingredients are present further west. This does include rotation. It includes moisture as well as temperature. All the ingredients are there out west. Now, the biggest concern is, will it have enough fuel to continue into our area? Now, currently, the forecast right now for thunderstorms, the strongest storms are way further out west, and like we said before, if it continues into our area, there's almost no fuel left out over towards the east, but there's still a possibility that these storms can move into our area heading into tomorrow. Today, a little bit beautiful, highs in the 80s, increasing in clouds, though, as we head into the evening, a few passing showers, especially to the north. Heading into tonight and tomorrow, possible showers with some storms later on early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, highs in the 80s. Once again, warm as well. Strong storms are possible late, a bit gusty for that front moving through our area. And look at our 7-day forecast. Warm conditions for the next couple of days. We cool down heading into the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. Father's Day is still looking dry, and it's looking pretty warm with temperatures in the 70s. Our first day of summer is looking even warmer with highs closer to 80 degrees heading into Tuesday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And now to the latest half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Eric Gage in for Hannah and Erica. Warm one out there today.
Yes, warm temperatures already in the 80s in some areas, looking to reach highs in the mid-80s for today with sunny skies. We're tracking increasing clouds and a few showers in some areas. But first, the bigger story right now is for tomorrow. We've issued it as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. mainly for the evening hours. Now, morning, expect a few isolated weaker storms that are possible, but in the evening, we're expecting a strong front to be arriving from the west. And the ingredients are present for severe weather further out west. It is concerning if the storms do continue into our area heading into tomorrow. Now, live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're currently dry in our region. In Old Forge, seeing some light sprinkles, looking to remain dry near the surface. However, looking ahead over towards the west, there is a system that is slowly moving into our area. It was looking to dry earlier on today, but it's still lasting. So expect rainfall to continue into northern parts of Herkimer County. Just a brief period of rainfall, not looking to be anything really serious. Remaining dry as you head into southern areas. Temperatures around the region, 80 degrees in Cassville, 81 in Mohawk and Clinton, 74 in Old Forge, and it's 78 in Otsego. We look to rise up into the mid-80s for today. Dry conditions, including a few rain showers, especially up north. Also breaking down what to expect for rainfall, as well as severe thunderstorm probability heading into tomorrow coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks, crews.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
It's a quick name change, but overall looking at temperatures rising to the 70s and 80s for today with beautiful conditions, increasing cloud cover. We meet tomorrow a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, however, for the possibility of severe weather heading into the evening hours. A live look at what to expect for heading into tomorrow for current conditions for severe weather risk. Highest risk so far for higher winds, heavy rainfall, and hail is possible, as well as a few brief tornadoes. Now, the current trend for the highest risk of severe weather is out to the west, primarily out west of the Oneida County region. Now, the biggest concern is if this moves further out to the east, and what we're going to expect for the possibility of high winds or heavy rainfall. Now, currently at a level 2 out of 5 risk. Now, a 2 out of 5 risk means that there is a slight risk of scattered, short-lived, isolated intensity severe thunderstorms heading into tomorrow. Now, looking ahead, the current trends right now are still consistent with seeing some storms heading out from the west, and the current concern right now is how long they will last heading into our area. Live out our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Things are looking dry and clear across the area. We are tracking increasing cloud cover heading to our area this evening. Here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry across most areas, however, up to the north, we are seeing some rain showers. They'll be lingering up and moving out towards the northern parts of Herkimer County. Here's what we're expecting so far on our radar and satellite right now. Looking ahead, we have a high pressure system directly above our area right now. This is giving us some clear weather, some beautiful conditions, warm temperatures in the 80s. However, this storm system up to the north did linger a lot longer than we expected. Now, this is going to bring some possible showers up further north to some of our areas heading, especially up north in northern Herkimer County. This might bring a few showers, especially towards the northern parts of Oneida County, but still, we can head towards a dry conditions further south. Our skycast for the next couple of days, starting out today, increasing cloud cover with temperatures rising into the 80s, upper 80s in some areas as well, in the mid 80s across most areas. Looking ahead towards a few showers, especially in the North Country, as we head into this evening and tomorrow. We're tracking increasing probability of thunderstorms, especially in the early morning hours, passing showers, especially in early morning. Now, your morning commute might be a little bit damp. After some brief showers, we look to clear up for the afternoon before we return to possible thunderstorms heading into the evening. Now, this is mainly from storms out to the west, and the biggest concern is if it will consistently stay strong moving into the Mohawk Valley and North Country. The Southern Valley, especially Otsego County, looks to be clear primarily of most of that severe weather. Now, currently, the current trends we have right now is the timing is starting around 4 to 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, and the ingredients are present for severe weather, including rotation, including moisture, and including temperatures. Those are all present for storms out west, and the biggest concern is if we'll have enough fuel out in our area to continue to develop into further severe thunderstorms in our area. Our current thunderstorm forecast right now, the strongest storms are still consistently possible out towards the west. It looks to decrease as it heads east into our area for less intense storms ahead into the evening. Today, highs in the 80s with decreasing clouds. It will be warm as well. Tonight, falling into the 60s. Possible showers and storms later on early tomorrow morning as well. Tomorrow, mostly dry in the afternoon hours. We're looking to return to strong storms possible late with a bit breezy as well. Our 7-day forecast seeing warm temperatures continue to Wednesday and Thursday before we cool down into the 60s and 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Dry conditions for Father's Day. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In the middle.
I'm Kristen Copeland.
I'm Jason Paulos. A gorgeous day today out there, but it's going to be followed by some unsettled weather tomorrow, and it has the potential to be severe.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis is calling for an alert day. Tomorrow is going to be one of those days where you have to keep checking in with the Storm Tracker 2 Weather Center, and that's where we head now to get the very latest, ever-changing.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. The confidence wasn't quite there yesterday. It's higher today. We're thinking that these storms are likely going to form west They'll be moving east. We're hoping that the worst of it stays west, but it's going to be awfully close. And again, we want to give you the heads up here. An alert day tomorrow for the storms in the afternoon and evening. We're timing this out to be about 4 to 8 p.m. Primary concern here, damaging winds and some hail is possible as well. Also, too, to pass along, there is the potential for some thunderstorms tonight taking place late tonight and early tomorrow. The severe weather risk for that is low, but it might wake you up late tonight and into early tomorrow. Current temperature is a warm 86 degrees. Plenty of sunshine. Things are looking quiet on the Yorkville Valley Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. And again, this evening, temperatures will remain in the upper 70s to low 80s. We're timing out the storms as we head throughout tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. A look at that forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
The man accused of last month.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. When tracking some very warm weather this evening and some thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day, and we're going to explain why that is and what we can expect here as we move along. A live look at our KV Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. Again, nice weather this evening. Just a couple of sprinkles are showing up in the Adirondacks late this afternoon, early this evening. These are heading to the east, so that's not a concern of ours. What we're watching here is for tomorrow evening. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded central New York to what's called enhanced risk, especially west of Utica. I want to show you the general region where storms could be strongest tomorrow. Notice how it drops sharply as you go east of Utica. That's because those storms are going to be running into more stable air, the air that has less energy to work with. What does enhanced mean? It means it's a level 3 out of 5, where we could see some strong storms, more widespread strong storms. Again, a few of them could be on the intense side as well. Local temperatures this evening in the mid-80s for many areas. Westmoreland 85, 85 in Whitesboro, as well as Dolgeville, Little Falls 83. Across Southern Valleys, 84 in Sherburne, 82 in Hamilton, and 81 in Norwich. The humidity this evening isn't all that high. You'll notice the change tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to feel a lot more humid. Temperatures in the low 80s this evening. A lovely evening to go for a walk. Tonight's featured dogs Carter and Kingsley. And if you want to be part of this, send your dog pictures to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by StaffWorks. So the setup is a warm front and a cold front approaching from the west. The warm front tonight could spark off a few thunderstorms overnight. The cold front moves in tomorrow evening, producing more storms. Those storms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening could be on the stronger side. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again overnight. Some hints that there could be thunderstorms developing, especially from Utica and points west late tonight and into early tomorrow. Those are not expected to be all that strong. It's more concerning what happens later in the day. We think that the majority of Thursday will be dry and sunny, and then in the late afternoon to early evening, we're expecting widespread storms to develop again. Potential for some stronger storms. They do weaken as they head east. But again, have a way to get weather information tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, especially if you're planning on being outdoors. Again, it could be a very active day. Heading into Friday, we'll start out dry. We could see a passing shower Friday afternoon, breezy and cooler weather to follow, especially as we head into the start of the weekend. A couple of thunderstorms are possible late tonight, low of 66, warm and humid. Strong storms possible late tomorrow, temperatures in the low 80s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. I guess much cooler here. In fact, we dropped Saturday's high to 62 and introduced the chance of a shower here as a storm heads to the east. Father's Day looks dry, upper 60s, and we do warm up as we head into early next week. Temperatures in the low 80s by Wednesday. And coming up in a few minutes, we're breaking down the risk of wind, hail, and heavy rain as we head into tomorrow afternoon.
All right, Bill, thank you.
More than 100 million Americans right here at home, too. We're going to get the very latest from Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis, tracking it all from the Weather Center. Bill.
Yeah, Jason, we're talking about the potential for some stronger storms as we head into tomorrow evening. This is a breakdown of the risks here. We think that strongest concern, damaging winds over 58 miles an hour. Flooding is possible, but I think these storms are going to be moving enough, might cause some localized issues. Could also see some hail and tornadoes. The risk is low, but it's not zero. And that's really important to point out because You know, we do live in the Northeast. We don't get a lot of tornadoes, but the setup tomorrow at least favors the possibility of an isolated one. I think the concern here would be mostly west of our area, but still, you want to be weather aware tomorrow, have a way to get weather information. An easy way to do that is to download our free Storm Tracker 2 weather app. This will keep an eye on things on the go. Based on your location, you'll get alerts based on heavy rainfall nearby, and more importantly, when there's lightning in the vicinity of your location, along with severe thunderstorm warnings, severe weather warnings that you can customize as well. So again, something to keep in mind as we head into tomorrow afternoon. We're tracking the timing of these storms coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. To Local TV Center with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Again, tracking the alert day, getting new data in every few hours now, right?
Yeah, we're continuing to follow what's happening tomorrow evening. We think the confidence is a little bit higher tonight, where the storms that we're tracking could move into our area. What we're talking about here is in the late afternoon to early evening, 4 to 8 p.m., we're expecting a cold front to spark off a round of thunderstorms, likely producing some strong winds, especially west. The big question here yesterday was, will they survive heading east, where they will be running into more stable air? And they are expected to weaken, but we're thinking not quite enough. So again, this is why we have the alert day for tomorrow. Also wanted to mention thunderstorms are expected tonight, at least that's a possibility west of Utica, but these storms tonight, the severe weather threat is low. Remember, severe weather is specific to damaging winds and hail. And I don't think the storms tonight are going to be doing that for the most part. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. This evening looks lovely. Temperatures will be warm. It's going to feel a little bit like early summer out there, which summer officially starts in less than a week. We're tracking some heavier rain for tomorrow afternoon, along with some cooler weather for the weekend. Look at that forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Bye-bye, Internet Explorer.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking nice weather here, at least for the short term, but thunderstorms are expected to move into the region. Some of them could be on the stronger side tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Let's take a live look outside. Cooperstown camera showing plenty of sunshine. We do have some clouds that will be approaching the region as we head into this evening as well as tonight. And as we get into the day tomorrow, we're expecting a push of some very warm and very humid weather from the west, and only part of this air makes it into central New York. So areas west of Utica will have a higher likelihood of seeing strong storms. Going to the east, the air is going to be less warm and less humid, and the air is what we call more stable, less energy for the storms to work with. So again, the idea tomorrow is as the storms fire up, we think that there could be some very strong, if not violent, weather in western New York. And then as these storms head east, they end up weakening. We're hoping that they weaken quickly enough where this won't be a big deal, but unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a very close call. We want you to be weather aware tomorrow and have a way to get weather warnings and weather information. We will be covering this. We think that a lot of these storms will be happening likely during tomorrow evening's broadcast. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're looking at quiet weather across the region. Again, pleasant temperatures are in the 80s. Yorkville 84, Barneveld 83, Norway 80 degrees, across southern valleys into the 80s in parts of the southern valleys. Morris 84, Cassville 83, and Whitesboro with 83 degrees. There's going to be a lot more humidity tomorrow, noticeably more humid, but it doesn't last. We are looking at cooler weather as we head into the weekend. The radar and satellite image shows very active weather to the west. We think tonight we could see some thunderstorms overnight as a warm front rolls in. These storms are likely not going to produce damaging winds, but they could wake you up overnight. And I think those will be happening these will develop after midnight and could last into the morning, coming to an end by around 6 to 7 a.m. The main show, or at least the biggest concern, is going to be storms that develop later in the day. So the late morning, early afternoon looks dry, and then some storms are expected to form and develop. These storms, again, have the potential of producing damaging winds and even some small hail as they move through the region. And again, the general idea is they weaken as they head to the east, but again, definitely could pack a punch. Heading into tomorrow night, things quiet down, and we're looking at dry weather for Friday as cooler, drier weather works in. Could see a brief shower early Friday, but in general, the weather looks to dry out, and it's going to cool down as we head into the weekend. Tonight, looking at thunderstorms developing late. Temperatures only into the mid-60s, so very mild and muggy night ahead. Strong storms possible late tomorrow. Again, 4 to 8 p.m. is the timing for most of this. High of 82. And again, this is the Storm Tracker 2 alert day because of that. Friday's high 77, scattered showers. Saturday looking on the cool side. High of 62, could also see a passing shower. Father's Day looking dry. First day of summer on schedule. The summer solstice Tuesday. Some thunderstorms possible on Wednesday. We'll be right back.
Are tracking what could be potential severe weather tomorrow.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis issued an alert day, so we're going to hit you right over to the Weather Center for the very latest. Bill, good evening.
That's right, Jason and Kristen. We're talking about the potential for some strong storms. We were talking about this yesterday. There was some uncertainties yesterday. There's less of that going on today. We think that the storms will be able to survive the trip as they move east. Still looks to be a close call, but the risk is, or the likelihood is higher today, and that's why we want to give you the heads up. Storm Tracker 2 alert day tomorrow. It's for the evening storms, and yes, I said for the evening storms because we could have some thunderstorms late tonight and early tomorrow. Those could be widespread, but the overall risk for severe weather being damaging winds and hail is low. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, we're expecting widespread storms to develop. 4 to 8 p.m. is the time frame here. Again, they do weaken as they move east, but I don't think they're going to weaken fast enough where our area needs to be on guard. Current temperature is 85 degrees. It's warm. It's not that humid. It is slightly more humid, though, compared to yesterday. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Lovely evening. If you are heading out, weather looks great. And we're tracking the storms tomorrow, along with some cooler weather to follow. Your forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The Manic
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. Warm conditions. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s this afternoon. Let's take a live look outside. It's our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. The weather is going to change as we head into tomorrow. We have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. Our concern here is what happens in the evening with the potential of some strong storms. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the region. Tomorrow, Storm Prediction Center has parts of central New York highlighted in what's called enhanced risk. And I want to show you this map to emphasize how different the risk is in our area. As you head east of Utica, the risk goes down because storms will be moving into a much more what's called stable environment. They have less energy to use as they head east. So the idea tomorrow is that strong storms develop to the west. Some of those storms could be on the violent side towards Buffalo and Rochester. And then as they head east, they end up weakening right over our area. So it's going to be a pretty close call. Enhanced risk, by the way, is a level 3 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center. And that means widespread severe storms. Some of those storms could be intense. Skywatchers across the region, Yorkville 84 degrees, Jim checking in with that. Barneveld 83, Norway 80 degrees, Frank and Paynes Hollow checking in with 87. Across other valleys, temperatures are in the 80s. Richfield, Jim with 86, Lawrence with 86 degrees, and Carroll and Worcester with 80 degrees. Heading into tonight, we're keeping an eye to the north and west. There's going to be a warm front that moves through, and this could spark some thunderstorms late tonight and early tomorrow. These storms are not expected to be as intense as what develops later in the day. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again tonight. The potential of a rumble of thunder even into early tomorrow. Very warm and humid. Overnight lows only in the 60s. Tomorrow, the first part of the day looks dry. Even into the early afternoon, the weather looks dry. But then by 4 o'clock, keep an eye on the sky. This is where we're expecting some strong storms to develop. Primary concern here is damaging winds. We could also see some hail. These storms will be heading to the east and generally weakening, but still packing a punch. So again, just be aware of that. Storms will be around between 4 to 8 p.m. And then as we head into tomorrow night, things do quiet down. The weather looks a lot nicer on Friday. Could see a passing shower, less humid and breezy with temperatures in the 70s. Tonight, thunderstorms possible late, warm and humid, an overnight low of 66. Tomorrow, be on the lookout for strong storms later in the day, a high temperature of 82. Again, with those strong storms possible, we've got that Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow. 7-day forecast, 77 on Friday, some scattered showers. Cooler Saturday, 62. With the chance of showers, especially east of Utica. Father's Day looks dry and warmer, 67. We're into the 70s Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, the summer solstice. close to 80 by next Wednesday. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. Boeheim's Army and all those stories in just a moment. First, we may not be in the middle of a heat wave like other parts of the country, but we will be dealing with the possibility of severe weather tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis calling for an alert day. He's tracking it all and has the latest for us tonight.
That's right, Jason. We are concerned about the weather tomorrow during the late afternoon to early evening for the possibility of some stronger storms. We're tracking a cold front approaching from the west, and again, we have that alert day for you to give you a heads up. You're going to want to be weather aware tomorrow and have a way to get weather information if you're not going to be around a television. Again, the timing of this is 4 to 8 p.m. Let's take a look at what we could be expecting here in terms of the severe weather ingredients. Most likely we'll see damaging winds if we do get any severe weather. That's the primary concern. The locally heavy rain is possible, although I think these storms are going to be moving, so that would be some good news, which would reduce the risk of flooding. Some hail is possible, and tornadoes, while not likely, the threat is not zero tomorrow, so it is something we'll be watching as well. Looks like the highest risk will be west of Utica. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the region tonight, as we're expecting overnight lows to drop down into the mid-60s, and we could see a rumble of thunder overnight, but again, the stronger weather will be here later tomorrow. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, the FDA's vaccine.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside. This is our CATV Tower Cam, where we're looking at the city of Utica. The weather looking pretty quiet tonight. We are keeping an eye to the northwest. Let's live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's warm, it's humid outside, and it's going to become warmer and more humid overnight. We're going to be keeping an eye on the possibility of a few thunderstorms developing overnight. Those are not expected to be severe. Storm Prediction Center has marked central New York in what they call enhanced risk. I'm going to show you this map because this falls in line with what we're thinking tomorrow in terms of the highest risk for severe weather. We think that risk will be highest west of Utica, where conditions are most favorable. Heading east of Utica, the conditions are not as strong. So this cuts right through the area. And again, severe weather risk categories, enhanced is a level 3. This basically means widespread severe storms with the potential of a few really strong storms involved. And again, I think that risk is going to be in western New York, but a couple of those storms could make their way east, and that's the concern for late tomorrow. Let's take you around the clock tomorrow, starting out in the mid-60s at 7 a.m. Temperatures climb into the low 80s. It is going to be a warm and humid day, along with breezy conditions throughout the afternoon. The strongest weather arrives later in the day. That's where we could have some severe weather. As we look at the radar and satellite image, again, noticing a couple of sprinkles starting to blossom to the west. Again, we do expect a few thunderstorms to develop overnight. This is the main line still to the west. That will be arriving as we head into late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again tonight. Could see a rumble of thunder overnight by 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies. We're thinking the weather is dry for about half the day. By 4 p.m., that's when we're expecting some thunderstorms to develop and move in from the west. Again, these could be on the stronger side, producing strong winds and locally heavy rain. This will roll through the area during the late afternoon to early evening. Again, the timing of this is about 4 to 8 p.m. Heading into tomorrow night, the weather looks to dry out. And on Friday, we're looking at much quieter weather. Could see a passing shower early. Temperatures look to climb into the mid-70s with breezy conditions. Thunderstorms late tonight, low temperature of 66. Tomorrow, again, looking at drying out in the morning into the early afternoon, warm, humid. Again, those storms will be arriving during the late afternoon to early evening. Have a way to get weather information tomorrow. Easy way to do that is downloading our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Friday, some showers early, 77. We're looking at more showers on Saturday, and it's cool. High of only 62. Father's Day is looking nice. Sunshine, 67. Low 70s on Monday. Summer officially begins Tuesday with a shower and a high of 76. We're into the low 80s looking ahead to next Wednesday. We'll be right back.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Powles. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get to those stories in just a moment. First, though, We may not be in the middle of a heat wave like other parts of the country, but we will be dealing with the possibility of severe weather tomorrow. So Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis is calling for an alert day. He is tracking the latest for us tonight.
That's right, Jason. We're concerned about what happens late in the day tomorrow. We're expecting a cold front to approach from the west, and we could see some stronger storms. We have the chance for storms tonight, too, but these are not expected to be as strong. So again, at least 2 rounds of thunderstorms, one tonight and the second round, which could be a lot stronger later in the day tomorrow. What we're talking about late tomorrow is the possibility of some strong winds, some locally heavy rain, some hail is possible in some of these storms as well. And the risk for tornadoes is low, but it's not zero. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that potential as well. As we look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, a couple of showers are beginning to develop, and again, we could see a rumble of thunder overnight as we expect a push of warmer and more humid weather to arrive. Low temperatures only in the mid-60s across the area. We are tracking some cooler weather to follow these storms. Look at that forecast coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our CAB tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. Things are looking relatively quiet for now. We are starting to see the beginnings of a few showers popping up. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We do have the potential of seeing these showers grow into a few thunderstorms over the course of tonight. We're right on the boundary of some much warmer weather to the west, and that could be enough to spark a few showers and storms. Those are not expected to be severe, but they could wake you up late tonight and early tomorrow. The risk for severe weather is going to be late tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening, 4 to 8 p.m. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted central New York in what's called an elevated risk. The reason why I'm showing you this is because this is what we agree with pinning down the highest risk for New York State. Looks to be just west of Utica. East, from Utica and points east, we're looking at a remarkably lower amount of severe weather because of much more stable air in place. The air to the east of Utica is not as favorable for strong storms. So what are we talking about? Well, with an enhanced risk, it's generally widespread severe storms with a few stronger, much more stronger storms embedded in that. Your day tomorrow starts out with temperatures in the 60s. Looking at high temperatures to climb into the low 80s, it's going to be a very humid day as well, along with breezy conditions. Again, the worst of the weather looks to be in the late afternoon to early evening. Again, some strong storms are possible. Radar and satellite image, again, tracking that warm front approaching from the west. That is going to generate a few scattered showers and, again, a few rumbles of thunder tonight. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, again, that rumble of thunder is possible. Temperatures start out in the 60s tomorrow. Most of the day tomorrow looks pretty quiet. Could even have a few breaks of sunshine. And then during the late afternoon to early evening, that's when we're expecting storms to develop. Again, watch out for the potential of some stronger storms, some gusty winds, and some small hail possible. This line of storms is going to weaken as it heads to the east. And we do get a chance to dry out as we head into tomorrow night. And temperatures look to climb into the 70s on Friday. Again, with some strong storms possible, you're going to want to have a way to get this information. An easy way to do that, aside from television, is to download our Storm Tracker 2 weather app. You can get free alerts, and it also keeps track of your location, telling you when heavy rain and lightning is on the way. Again, check that out if you don't already have it. Thunderstorms late tonight, low of 66. Again, some strong storms possible late tomorrow, a high of 82. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Some cooler weather to follow as we get into the weekend. Temperatures in the low 60s on Saturday. Some scattered showers are possible. Father's Day looks dry, 67 for the high, into the low 70s Monday. First day of summer on Tuesday. Highs in the low 80s. Some scattered showers and storms possible on Wednesday. We'll be right back.